Okay, Jacob with deerhuntingschool.com. This morning I was lucky enough to kill a doe. I told myself I was gonna hunt till 10:30, and if a doe come by between 10 and 10:30, within 20 yards, I was gonna shoot her and kill her. Well, there she is. I wasn't hunting very far off the road, so anyways, I wanted to real quick make this video how I skin deer. Like if I'm way out, obviously I was not very far off the road, so I just drug her to the truck, but I'm going to skin her right quick, get her in bags, and then, because I'm camping, and when I get back, I don't have to deal with it. And this is fast, so I don't have to worry about the carcass. Dump the carcass out in the woods, leave the carcass in the woods, whatever. But I'm going to make the video short as best I can to show you how I do it. Now, this is just how I do it. And I just learned from a guy that done one for me one time that I think he done it in less than 5 minutes. Whole deer, just quartered up, done. So anyways, I'm going to show you right quick, and this is going to be a graphic video, so if you don't like this kind of stuff, just go ahead and click off right now. So I've already started, and I got to thinking, I was going to make a video of doing this sometime in daytime when I had time. So anyway, so first thing I do here is I cut around here, and then if you come up the underside and you cut a cut down here, all the way down up to its neck, and it's straight down its back, and then you want to go down here on the inside of its hind quarter here, and I'm gonna come here, and then I'm gonna cut around here, okay, and then I'll show you here in a minute. So I'm just gonna set this camera, I'm gonna clip it on this tree right here. May not have the best view in the world. I wish I had somewhere better to clip it. I think that'll be all right. You'll be able to see pretty good, I think, here. So anyways, this is gonna be the best I can do without a cameraman. So hopefully I got the sun to the back. I know this is kind of crazy right here, but it's gonna be the best I can do without a cameraman, so bear with me. And I don't know how well the audio will be, but just want to cut down. The inside of the deer's hind quarter. Deer literally cut on the pigs. And cut around the leg. Literally now once you get them, I don't know how well y'all can see me. Once you get that cut there done, it doesn't take very long. You want to have you some trash bags. Usually it's done on the ground, but it doesn't really take very long. You just grab the hide by its back. Most part, we have a little slicing to do. It's actually a little easier with the deer actually on the ground. We'll do it up here in the truck because it's easier. Not to get dirt on it. There's the truck. Back of the truck. ground, you can usually just peel that hide off a lot easier. Ground, you can be on this side, put your knee on, and just peel that back. It's actually a lot easier on the ground, but it's cleaner on this truck. And I'm concerned with clean meat, not fast skinning. That there is all you got to skin on each side. This is ready. I can quarter it out right. I can quarter this side out right here. Take the hind quarter off, the front shoulder, take the back strap out, and the inside tenderloin. For the tenderloin, you just cut a little slit here, reach in there, pop that tenderloin out. I do that last. I do the hind quarter and the back strap first. Here, cut. I'm going to keep that for a minute because my tag's on it. Usually you just take it and throw it. On the game where to pull up, my tag be laying out there on the It's easy. Take and punch you a good hole in the hind quarter with your knife. So you can stick your finger in there and hold it so you don't drop it. So what I'm doing is you come in right here, there's the belly line, and you want to cut, oh shoot, I just got to test this a little bit. You want to cut right along that belly line. And there's a joint right there, there's a ball joint right there. See it? If you can see it or not, but you just stick your knife down in that ball joint and you'll cut that ligament or whatever the heck that's called, tendon or whatever it's called in there. And then just on this front side, just follow it right down that hip. And once you get that cut, you can just kind of cut right down with the bone. Just follow the bone down and you'll get that whole hind quarter off of there. Okay, you see the hip bone? Just kind of follow that hip bone. It'll come out a little bit right here. You want to go down and around that, and then you just on this back side just follow that bone. There's your hind quarter. Take your bag, trash bag, and you can do this out in the woods. If you're a mile, 2 miles off, big buck, it doesn't matter. They're all the same. You know, obviously buck, you want to take his head, most likely. All right, so I'm gonna do the front shoulder here, best I can see it. Hopefully you can see it. The front shoulder, there's a joint right here, there's a knuckle. And you want to cut on the side of that knuckle right there. And it's kind of weird, just kind of work at it a little bit, but you kind of come down it sideways, sort of. I'm not the best at this. Right here, because this one's kind of a tricky one to cut, because you got to go at like multiple different angles. See, there's that there, this here bone right here. You want to come right behind that and come down, and then you'll get this joint. And that's what you, there's a way that you lay your knife sideways on that joint. I've done it multiple times, but it's just the way you lay that knife on there. Like there's a ball right here, and you get that knife around that sucker. I don't remember if it's that way, but it'll cut. You can cut it with a little small pocket knife. You just got to get the knife at the right angle. See, there's a joint. I don't know if you guys can see it, but it's starting to come apart right there. Right there it is. You can just run a knife right down in there. A little knife. I mean, I'm not sawing bone. I'm just cutting ligaments. All I'm cutting. And you get that cut, and that leg we will throw out. And then your front shoulder's ready. On your front shoulder, I shot the deer right behind the front shoulder right here. You can see. But your front shoulder, you pick it up, and right on the inside here, you just want to cut. Mostly all you're cutting is that front shoulder just kind of comes up, just come behind that front shoulder. You're just cutting that loose stuff, that little flexy stuff there, whatever the heck it's called. I don't know what it's called. And there's your front shoulder. There's your trash bag. What I'm going to do here, because it's hot, is when I get this, as soon as I get this quartered, I'm going to take this trash bag, put it in my front seat of my cab of my truck in the floorboard on another bag, and turn the air conditioning on high so it's in the air conditioning with me. When as soon as I get back, throw all the bags in the refrigerator. I got cold deer meat. So now the tenderloin or the back strap. Hopefully there's a clip here. I'm gonna do the best I can to film this for y'all. The best I can. Just forgive me. I don't have a cameraman. I got me. Truck, whatever. So turn this deer. I'm gonna turn the deer. You don't have to turn the deer when you're doing it, obviously, but I'm just doing it for filming purposes. So the back strap, you see this backbone's right here. The easiest way for me to do it that I've found, like I said, this is the way I do it. You know, I'm sure there's probably 100 different ways to do this, but you want to cut right down that back strap, up the backbone. I cut right down the backbone. That's the way I do it, all the way down. Try to get back in here by the hip. And I want to cut all the way down the backbone, up from its neck, come up into its neck right in here. And I'm trying to, there y'all can see, and then kind of pull it out right in there. And then you just, all you do really is just kind of take your knife and just slowly cut along the bone here. And that back strap will just start coming out. I always start at one end and you just cut along bone, right along the bone. I've been wanting to make this video for a while. I actually started and I said, man, the heck, I can make this video right quick. Make good. I'm not, you know, I'm gonna lay that right there for a second. A lot of times I'll take and cut this right here, go ahead and peel that off while I'm skinning the deer, whatever. This is my opinion, is by far the best way. If you're a mile, if you got a good backpack, I got a Osprey Author 70 or whatever they're called, and I'm trying to get down what I'm doing. You can see the bone here. I'm missing a little bit meat, but right here you can see the bones. I'm just cutting right down them bones and just slowly cutting down them bones, and then you get back here to this hip. That's the hip bone right there. Right there, that's the hip bone. You just cut right down the edge of that hip bone. This is not a very big doe, but she is a full-size doe. Here in Arkansas, our deer don't get real big. She's probably a 1.5 year old doe, I'm thinking. There's your back strap. Throw it in your bag. Now, get your tenderloin out of here. You got these bones you just cut down the edge of. All you do is take your knife, make a little small incision. Wow. Hello?
Hi, I was don't know, little Sam said, can you put in some gas?
Yeah. Yeah, let me get this deer skin. Love you, bye. It's part of running a business and hunting at the same time. Or being the boss, I guess. So you just cut a little incision. That inside tenderloin is literally sitting right here for the tenderloin. And you just cut right along that there. And you can literally reach in that deer's belly and get your thumb up in behind that, under that. And you literally pull that tenderloin out of there. This one here, I just cut the guts open accidentally, so I'm not gonna mess with that one. I'm not gonna get that one because I don't want that all over my meat. I gotta get different gloves on even. Actually, that's how you do it. I'm not gonna do it on this deer. And the reason, because I shot the deer and I shot the deer facing towards me and the arrow went down through the intestines. So it busts its guts all open. And I don't want that on my meat. But that's how you do it. Right there. Shouldn't even have. I usually don't do that to the very last thing I do anyways. And there's the blood rolling all over the tailgate. This one might actually be a little quicker this side. I always get these gloves, buy them at Walmart or whatever. They're game cleaning gloves or field dressing gloves. And I'll tell you what, it makes your hands so much cleaner when you get done with one of these deer. Used to, I'd do one and I'd be looking for the nearest water hole so I could clean up my hands. And that's it, right? There's your cut. The skin right here. That's the cut, literally, that you make on the top on that. Right there, just showed you. Right around there, right down there, in the back leg, here. Just make a cut around his leg. And right down this here. And that's it. Right down, right around its tail. And you connect them two cuts. And this should be a little easier on this side. I'll show you what I'm talking about. When you have the deer on the ground, you can get here and you put a knee right here. Put a knee right there on that deer, and that stuff just peel right off. Really easy. I got blood all over my tailgate. Oh my gosh. Probably would have been better to do this on the ground. Here we go. Right here. Just want to get that hide off. There's all you're trying to do. You're not trying to skin the whole deer. Oh my God, there's a gallon of blood on the daggum. Deer didn't bleed real good. Now I see why. It's all in its chest. My gloves are just sliding off the deer, off the hide when I go to pull. There it is. I said before, right here, here, there's a knuckle right there. You see this right here? There's a knuckle. come in right there. Come in behind that, and you just got to get your knife. You got to work it in that knuckle there. The knuckle right there is a point of it. You can just slowly but surely work that blade down there. I think a smaller blade is probably better. I'm not sure. I always get it done with this one, but you're not. I mean, you might be tempted to really just try to cut that, but I'm serious right here. See right here? I just cut into that. All you're doing is cutting just tissue. If you go to try to cut bone, you're just gonna dull your knife. There it is right there. You see there? Just slowly but surely work that tissue around that knife. And then before you know it, just take your time right here at this point. You know it's getting hot. I'm in a hurry, but you can twist it a little bit if you want. Done, leg gone. Shoulder off. I'm just gonna put all this deer in one bag. It's not that heavy. If you're on the ground, you can put your knee right there and give this a pull and rip on down. Pretty easy. It's a lot easier. It's a lot quicker, I guess. It's not really that hard. The hard about it is these gloves are not gripping this hide worth a dang. And if you wanted, you could debone the deer. I'm just worried about getting the skin. I don't never debone them. Elk or something, I might would debone one. Some guy driving down the road on a bicycle. We got a couple of bicycles. Four people on a bicycle going down the road. All right, well there we go. That one's skint. Again, I like to cut right here and then cut down the bone so I don't waste that meat right there. I like to leave that meat hanging on the hind quarter. Another person on a bicycle. It's Monday, I guess these people don't work. Good Lord at the blood. You're gonna have blood all over a truck. I don't care. There's another knuckle right here. This one, yeah, bend it. This one's usually a little easier to cut, but I'm having a hard time with these other gloves. Leg gone. Get a hole in here. Neat. Flies are blowing this freaking deer. I'm trying to get the skin real quick. There's your other hind quarter. Now I'm just gonna turn the deer around real quick so I can do this. Maybe right in front of the video. So here we go. I really like to start at the back. I find the hip bone, right there's a hip bone. This is my favorite way to do it. Just cut down the back. Right down the backbone. I feel like I can get a better cut on it, like that. On the back. If I start this way, coming this way, I feel like I get a better. Come on, knife, cut. Nice, not want to cut real right there. There we go. And then now I just like before, all that. Hold that tender with the back strap and follow that, them bones, right there, bones, that's bones. It's a group of bones, just follow it with your knife. Just take your time. It's the first one you ever done, take your time. It's not a race. If it was, I already found the guy that'd win anyways. He wanted to show me how to do this. He did it in like 5 minutes. I swear. I was like absolutely dumbfounded, amazed by how fast it was. Here's the deer carcass. Leave it out in the woods. All the blood. All right, guys. Like I said, there's probably multiple ways to do that. It took me 28 minutes, and I'm by far not the greatest at doing that. But you know, that's one way to do it. That's how I do it. It is easier on the ground, but I will say this: it's a lot easier on your back doing it here. When you're doing one on the ground, your back gets to hurting pretty good. And one thing about this HME kit, it's a field dressing kit. It has a disinfectant towel in it, so when you get done you can clean your hands and then you don't have to worry about it. I'm going to take the tag off. I've already checked the deer online, but I'm going to take the tag off, put it with my meat. That's how you do it, guys. Jacob Schmitt with deerhuntingschool.com. Hope you enjoyed the video. If you have any tips, maybe a better way to do it or something, feel free to share it. I don't mind. That's probably the way I'll do it the rest of my life. If I was a mile, 2 miles out in the woods, I'd throw that meat in my backpack and I'd haul it out. It's actually a pretty easy walk. You shed so much weight. I'll tell you, it's probably 10 times easier than dragging one. So anyways, guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. Check out deerhuntingschool.com for more tips, information, things like that on deer hunting. Have a good day, and bye-bye.